I don't usually feel behind until I look at what everyone else is doing. Then it hits all at once. You see someone your age doing something big, someone traveling, someone in a relationship, someone who looks like they figured it out early, and you don't even feel jealous at first. It's more like confusion, like, wait, are we supposed to be this far already? That's how comparison usually starts. Not as envy, as curiosity. You look at their life and wonder how they got there. Then you start wondering why you're not there yet. And before you know it, you're not really present anymore. You're somewhere else in your head, measuring your life against someone else's highlight. The scary part is how quiet it is. Comparison doesn't yell at you. It doesn't say you're failing. It just subtly changes the way you see yourself. Things that felt okay an hour ago suddenly feel embarrassing. Your progress feels slow. Your life feels delayed, even though nothing actually changed. I think what messes with me the most is how unfair the comparison is. You're comparing your full life, the doubts, the boring days, the unfinished parts, to someone else's best moments. And your brain doesn't really care that it's unfair. It just sees better and translates it as you're behind. So you start questioning yourself. Am I doing enough? Am I wasting time? Did I miss something everyone else understood? And that feeling sticks. You can be proud of yourself in the morning and feel like you're falling behind by night. Not because your life changed, but because your perspective did. Comparison steals momentum, not by making you lazy, but by making everything you do feel pointless. Why start something if someone else is already ahead? Why enjoy where you are if it doesn't look impressive enough? You stop measuring progress by effort and start measuring it by optics, and that's exhausting. I've noticed that when I compare too much, I don't even want what I'm chasing. I just want to not feel behind. And that's a terrible reason to move through life, because there's always someone doing better, always someone further along, always someone younger, richer, happier looking. If your peace depends on that, you'll never feel settled. The weird thing is, most of the pressure doesn't even come from other people. It comes from watching silently and filling in the blanks yourself. You don't know their full story. You don't know the trade-offs. You don't know what they gave up to get there. But you assume they're ahead, and that assumption is enough to ruin your mood. I don't think comparison is evil. I think it's just unmanaged. Left alone, it slowly turns into self-doubt. You stop trusting your pace, you stop respecting your season, and everything starts to feel rushed, even when there's no actual deadline. Like lately, I've been trying to catch myself when I feel that shift, that moment where I stop appreciating where I am and start obsessing over where I'm not. Because sometimes awareness is enough to pull you back into your own life. I don't think there's a universal timeline. I think that idea alone causes a lot of quiet misery. Everyone's running different races, but we keep checking the same imaginary scoreboard. And the more you look sideways, the harder it is to move forward. Anyway, just something I've been thinking about. If you've been comparing yourself a lot lately, you're probably not unmotivated. You're probably just overloaded with other people's lives.